they to be in the land of it. I'm here with somebody so wonderful, somebody special, a child of the King. I'm talking about a child of King Jesus. And I'm just grateful to be here to do a documentary that the Lord had given her. I mean, a vision. I believe that she'll be able to tell the word, you know, how her whole entire music career came about. I believe she's going to let you know that watching by DVD or by the television or the internet. I'm here again with Sis Marron Kasega. Sis Marron Kasega, right? Yes. Wonderful. Let me make sure. I'm here with the Liberian International Gospel Recording Artist, and I thank God for her because they have been a blessing to so many people's lives. I mean, we just know it is a song that she on there. I will share with you guys later on that one. I heard one time in your week in the presence of God. But I'm glad I have it today. Sis Marron, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Wonderful. Now, there are some who are watching you by the way of television, by DVD, and on the internet. When they hear the name Marron Kasega, what comes to a person when they hear that name?
Well, for those, a lot of people around the world who have not seen me, but they've heard my music.
Okay.
So when you call the name Marron Kasega, somebody is thinking about music.
Okay.
Okay. Well, but more than that, I'm a child of God.
Wonderful.
I love the Lord, and I'm a Liberian.
Okay.
Okay. I'm from Liberia,
Okay.
West Africa, and specifically Nimba County.
Okay.
And because a lot of people.
Nimba, which one are you from? Are you from around what?
From Tabeta district, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Tabeta in the house, y'all. Tabeta in the house, yeah.
And my town is called Gray.
Gray.
Yes.
Gray in the house. Well, bless God for that.
Yeah, so that's Marron Kasega. I'm reachable. Anybody can get to me.
Okay.
I love people.
Okay.
I love to be, you know, a blessing to people.
So now, let me ask you, family-wise, husband, children, any children?
Yes, I have a daughter. I'm married.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm married.
Listen up, people. She's married. She's a married woman.
And I have a daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Name?
apart from that, Benetta Johnson.
Benetta Johnson, we love you so much. Amen.
Apart from her, I have so many spiritual children.
Oh, wonderful.
You know, I run a children ministry also, and so a lot of children.
Wonderful.
Yeah, apart from my biological daughter.
Okay. So now tell me now how all this music thing, how you all started. I mean, how did you get born again and then you're doing gospel music and the word knowing about Marron? How all that happened? Just let us know because we are anxious to know who Marron. We already know that she sings, but yes, let us know how it all happened.
Well, I'm from a family where my father and mother, they were singers. Peace be to their ashes.
Okay.
They're both dead by now. But all of my sisters and brothers, most of them coming up in school, they were known for singing. And I grew up loving music. And the interesting part about it was that whenever my mother beat me or anyone or I did wrong and I was punished by beating or so, when I pick up one cry, I would cry, stop, sing, cry, stop, sing, and the whole day he would not get anything out of me. So my mother used to really get irritated when I pick up a cry. She knows that I'm not going to do anything that the end of the day. I will sit in the house, when I cry, I sing.
Wow.
Yeah, but singing is a part of our family. But right now, I'm the only one professionally, doing music.
Okay. Now, in being born again, you got an idea time frame?
Yes, I got saved I accepted Christ 1987.
Okay.
1987, I accepted Christ, but I was not really committed until 1988. Yes, in 1988, I rededicated my life because for me at that time, it was like living for God was was not real. People who said, you know, they're living for God, especially young women, young men who, you know, I didn't believe it. You know, I didn't think it was possible.
Wow.
And so I gave my life 87, and throughout that year I struggled with that, and until I met a sister who, you know, took me to a counselor, and you know, we were talking from one thing to another, and I lied to him. Not until I met a sister, a young lady, who living by herself. She had a little room, and she was not married, but yet she was living for God. In my view, only way you'll be able to live for God, either you are with your parents, and they are responsible for you, and you know, but to be single, living by yourself, and live for God, that was like, that's not possible. Until I met that sister, and her testimony changed my life. Wow! I said, if she can do, I can also. You can give
I made up my mind. I ordered her name. I mean, who influenced you?
Her name was Orita. I don't know her full name. But she was called Orita.
From which people?
She was
around Peace. I mean, Monrovia.
Yeah, she was in Monrovia. She lived somewhere in Fiamma. And then she attended the Philadelphia church. Yeah.
So now, when people hear about the music now, what was your first place when you began to perform? I mean, like your very first album that came out, or the very first album that you had in the past, the first album.
Before I got saved, I sang, you know, secular songs. I sang with a cultural troupe. And for a couple of years, and then when I got saved, I just abandoned that, and I got to the church. I went and sat in the congregation. I didn't want anybody to know that I could sing. So for a long time, and one night, and my pastor, who is Bishop Isaac Winker, he came up and said, there are some of you here, you are talented, you have a gift. God has gifted you, and you're sitting in the audience. Why not come? We want you to come up and do a song, you know. And I sat there, and then the deacon sitting by me, he said, we were doing praise and worship, and I heard your voice. Why don't you go up and sing a song? I said no. He kept pushing me, and as long as I sat there, Pastor, the man of God kept calling, and he was like pointing in my direction, and I was very new in the church. Nobody knew me, so he said, go up. So I got up and went, and when I went up, he handed the mic to me, and then I did a song. He said, wow, see what I was talking about? And so he didn't talk. We left the tirade. Sunday morning, I was in the audience, and he said, there's a sister here who sang on Friday nights during the tirade. I want her to come up and sing that very song she sang. And whoa, even though I performed in front of audience before, but that was a very different setting, and I was shaking.
Shaking your
voice. I held my hands like, and I sang the song. And he politely told me, go pick up your Bible, sit with the choir, this is where you belong. And that's how I joined the choir. Wow. Yes.
And so, one of the very first recordings took place now, the first
I did a demo recording in 1996. I sang in the choir and led praise and worship. And people, and whenever I'm doing a lead with the choir, people will come up and give money and just bring offerings. And people started coming to me, oh,